across Age of Titans, where we return after having left off with the restoration of our kingdom from ashes to something a little bit more robust, raising armies, battling through enemies, and today some major progress is in the works as well. Progress that y'all can go ahead and make for yourselves as well via that link at the top of the description. Not just that, but there are also going to be some incredible pre-registration rewards available for you as well, which is just another reason to go ahead and head over to that link at the very tippity top of the description and get a jump start on things here. And huge thank you as well to Greg Cross Age of Titans for sponsoring the video and his support in the channel. But without further ado, we are back in this grand 4X strategy game where we have got some large-scale battles coming our way. But first, let's go and develop further things a little bit by actually creating the Combat Engineer Workshop, our first iteration of this magnificent creation that is going to unlock some pretty nifty things for us after we go and claim that. And while we are at that as well, let's go ahead and continue building up some farms and other resource creation slash gathering things as well across our kingdom, because in order for a kingdom to be successful, I mean, we gotta make sure that we are producing resources, because resources are ultimately what we are gonna be able to turn into the troops that will be going to battle for us and helping us conquer the realm and ultimately get into some head-to-head battles with some other interesting situations here and there. But first things first, let's go get a little bit of assistance here on researching that thing. And while we're at it, we also do have some openings over here to ideally try and help us unlock some more heroes, ideally more powerful ones as well. Every day we got some free ones coming our way, so let's summon that puppy and let's see what we got coming our way. And it was just 3 rare star level fragments, which will help us increase a rare hero star level points to level them up, so that's always gonna come in handy. But over here we also have an advanced summon that maybe will give us a little bit better luck, and just 3 unique star level fragments, which is, I mean, the same thing, just on a unique hero star level points. But here's the thing, baby. We've actually got 10 of these scrolls available to us. We're gonna be able to open up 10 of these puppies, and please cross y'all fingers for me and hope that there can be something good coming our way. I'm not gonna lie, a legendary hero would be pretty fuego. We're opening up 10 of these, so I don't know, man, maybe there's a chance that there's gonna be some immense power coming our way. I mean, even some unique heroes over here could be pretty cool too, but I wouldn't mind a legendary, so maybe, man, I don't know, 11% 10 times? That's not how, I mean, you know, that doesn't mean we have a 100% chance of getting one by doing this 10 times, but maybe we'll get lucky. So let's see how things go and pop open 10 of these puppies. Please give me something good. And we've got Galahad, which has a specialty in commanding cavalry troops, which we have quite a little bit of, and a maneuverability, which moves flexibly in combat with a high marching speed. Bella is coming our way, and oh, we're also gonna get an award of additional units, which is also highly appreciated. Aaron is coming our way, who is unfortunately only rare, but hey, I'll take it. 2 unique heroes, mwah. That right there is magnificent, baby. And these additional rewards of all these horsemen and warriors are also very appreciated. So we're gonna get a little bit sidetracked here off of, well, I guess first things first, let's go and just kind of fast forward this thing and get that used up the rest of the way. Because are one of these missions gonna guide us towards having a battle? Well, first we can claim that for being powerful enough. And no, that's not gonna guide us towards battle. Well, here's the thing. I wanna go to battle. And, ooh, and also while we're at it, let's go and save some of these soldiers here because we have enough combat power, because they seem to be in some brutal pain. I definitely want to kind of alleviate the pain off of them a little bit. And let's go and do that one more time over here, and voila! We've got a few more coming our way, cleaning up our kingdom, making things a bit more pretty. Also over here on the, whatchamacallit, we have a little reward over here that we can claim every few hours for leveling up through Lori's Travels, the pass. And not just that, if y'all follow me over here to Zakash shop, there is a little reward that we could go ahead and claim as well. And ooh, that was actually, if I'm not mistaken, something that we should be able to utilize over in the star fragment. Yes, sir, we got one of those, and we got some uncommon star level of fragments. Now, okay, well, here's the thing. Let's go and try to put one of these unique heroes to use, okay? And this is actually gonna be our first time going up against elite enemies. I don't think that we haven't done this yet, if memory serves me well, which it might be. My memory might be a tiny bit foggy. Could be a little bit of slack. I literally just got back from vacation in Sicily. And out of all of these, why don't we go ahead and go with, I just, listen, her sword looks incredible, so I say that we rock with her, leading some of our horsemen into battle. And where shall we place them? I mean, okay, we can only really place them in one place for now, at least in this battle that we are doing. We have no reinforcements, so it's just gonna be Galahad, which is such an awesome name, reminded me of the freaking Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur style. But without further ado, we're being told that we're likely to win with the strategy. So let's see how things go and engage in battle. And we do have a little ability over here that we can utilize for healing. Let's go ahead and let's start utilizing it. Now, the thing is, we can only use that like every few hours, but because I wanted to showcase one of our new heroes that we just unlocked, I definitely said screw it, and that we are going to do exactly that. And look at what Galahad is able to do. Absolutely murk some of these schmucks. It is unfortunate that I'm not gonna be able to use that ability for like another 3 hours, but that's the price of victory sometimes, baby. And the rewards, the spoils, we can expand our treasure chest territory, and that means we can go over here and, oh, what's that? We found a little bit of treasure, and we're getting 5 advanced prayer books because of it. Why, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. We just used 10 of those for a little bit of an opening. Now we can do some more. And here's the thing, man. We're gonna go into another elite battle. This time, let's go and utilize whatchamacall. Our other over here with
totally worth your money.
yes. 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 Because we just used Galahad. I'm sorry, I have the memory of freaking goldfish sometimes, man. By sometimes, I mean most of the time. Bang, let's go to battle. And we can, if we want, use Bella's ability here because she is a different hero, which will definitely come in handy. And oh, we're getting pincered over here, which is not good. So I am curious, why don't we go and actually move her away a little bit with her troops? And that way we're not getting hit by that pincer movement. So, you know, strategically speaking, you know, when it does come into battle, it is good to be able to deploy some tactics like this and make sure that we are doing some useful damage. And so far, so freaking good. Now we just got to take out some of these enemies in the distance, but I mean, their health is dropping like a rock regardless, and ours is at a pretty steady rate over there. I don't know how many soldiers we have exactly lost so far, but definitely not as many as they lost. And victory is ours, and that treasure I will be claiming, and we're gonna have 3 advanced prayer books coming our way, so we'll be able to open up even more of those and unlock, I don't know, maybe our first legendary hero. I would really love something legendary. If y'all can't tell, since I feel like talking about my desire for legendary stuff like non-stop pretty much. Let's go and oh man, I wish I could do all 10 at the same time, but let's go and kind of do these puppies one at a time and see if, oh, I could have just pressed again. I just derped so bad over there. That could have definitely gone a little bit faster. There we go. Let's hit it with the again. Hit it with a little skippy doodle. And so far, I mean, it does appear to be just resources. Come on, give me a cutscene. Show me a new hero joining the fray. Specifically, one of a legendary variety, perhaps. And also, I should probably go and level up. I think I'm gonna level up Galahad, man. I'm a big fan of Galahad. I don't know why. I just love her sword. And oh, Angus is absolutely shredded. Look at the lad, and he's wearing a freaking, man, you look dope. And he gives us 500 elite marksmen. Hot dog, that's actually kind of crazy. And actually has a different ability, balanced troop commanding abilities for all troops. So he specializes in commanding everybody, whereas some of those earlier heroes we got specialized in just, in just the cavalry. So that's kind of like another thing you have to keep in mind with some of these strategies, is not just what type of troops are you using and for what occasion, but also the commanders that you are pairing those troops with to, you know, lead them. And this hunt ability, highly adept at eliminating monsters and neutral troops in the world. So that is not too bad. I love that additional reward of getting some units too. But man, so far it does appear like luck is not on our side, and we still do not have a legendary to show, man. I wish that we did, but not at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. And also, bang, I'll go ahead and claim a little bit of that VIP ski reward, and bang, I'll go ahead and claim a little bit of that over there. Appreciate that for some of the daily logins, and bang, I'll take that too. I love free stuff, baby. That is the best type of stuff, if you ask me. Let's continue claiming some of that stuff, and Oh, we actually just have, some free summons over here. I mean, they're not going to be as ludicrous. We'll get the next free one in about 5 minutes. You do get 3 free ones every day, just they're spaced out a little bit, so, you know, you can't rush too hard into it. But, yeah, now with the recap over here on our cavalry training grounds, we haven't lost too many troops. We're doing pretty good. But while we're at it, man, let's just make sure that everyone's staying busy. Let's make sure that we're just constantly producing stuff because we want to maximize our efficiencies, you know. So let's make sure that we are doing that. And also another thing that we want to make sure to do, let's continue leveling up. I've got to level up our academy to level 2, so why don't we do sapling care first and foremost? Then we'll probably go ahead and level that puppy up to level 2 over here on the combat engineer shop. Some wooden carts which can transport all kinds of goods to boost morale. Let's start training those while we're at it. And all right, a lot of our buildings for the most part are looking pretty busy. The building artisan is resting. Heck, let's get to building. And why don't we do that via, I mean, does this want us to upgrade anything? We got to reach star fragment level 3. So yeah, actually we're gonna have to go ahead and upgrade this. Wabang, let's start upgrading that. That'll be lickety splickety done in a split second. Wabang. And let's go and do that one more time. This one will take 41 seconds, a tiny bit longer, but yeah, y'all can see that our builder is kind of busy doing that. A liege lord has assisted us. Thank you very kindly, and we'll go and continue claiming some of these rewards. We got to train 60 of those combat engineers. Let's go and fast forward through that. That'll take a few more seconds while we're waiting for those last few seconds to wrap up. Let's go, and we're gonna have to upgrade the sawmill a little bit. Luckily, that again is gonna be pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy because it is not too long of a timer here, and a single assistance from a fellow liege lord speeds it up by a whole minute. I will definitely be taking that. Thank you very kindly. Well, bang, I'll be taking that. And we gotta also reach arrow production level 1. So actually, I'll go and fast forward that a little bit here because we do have a lot. We got a lot of these boosts to use anyway, and I want to show off absolutely as much as possible here for y'all. I brain farted really hard. It was arrow production, right? I'm pretty sure it was arrow production. So let's go and do that. Let's send out the assistants to the liege lords, and let's go and do that. And that should be wrapping up here in just a few seconds. Bang! And with that, bang! And now we just need these combat engineers, which we'll go ahead and claim over there. And also, let's make sure that we're staying busy and that they continue doing their thing. Just want to make sure that things are constantly busy around these parts. I'm not going to start upgrading that yet because we might need to upgrade some other buildings for some other stuff first. But, ooh, man. Well, let's start going for that ability because, I mean, as y'all can see through the technology tree, we do need to unlock some of these previous ones to unlock some higher leveled units over here. Although it's going to require quite a few levels before we do get to that next phase, but we will be working our way towards that nonetheless, because with that, bang, our reward has been claimed, and an opening rather than an ending. Chapter 8, here we come. And not just are we coming to chapter 8, we're also reaching a big component. The world! We've been confined to our kingdom for the most part, but now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of Grand Cross, Age of Titans. There, we have the royal castle with the byway gate not too far away. Over here, we have our little kingdom. As y'all saw, a little ways away. Wasn't necessarily right next door. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally gotten and unlocked a much bigger part of the game after kind of developing our kingdom a little bit. This is where the PvP aspects start to come into play. This is where we can, you know, send troops out to some of these other locations. This is where we can team up in alliances, do freaking alliance wars and battles and the whole shebang. And why don't we actually go and start licking our lips by searching for a monster. Over here we got some slimes, so that we're gonna go and want to attack. Let's go and set up the troops that we want to send for this attack. And luckily for us, man, we got a lot of troops to spare. And over here we are gonna be sending in Galahad to go and do that. And also, I kind of want to level up Galahad too while we're at it, because she ain't as high level of whatchamacall. We can't also have 2 sets of units here, so why don't we go and I mean, she's good with freaking whatchamacall. Everyone's good with different types of units. She, I believe, is balanced, so she's gonna be a little bit better here. Destina, so maybe we'll rock with Destina and some warriors, and we can march these folks somewhere. It's just a matter of figuring out exactly where we do want them.
Please teach me your ways.
To march.
My turn now.
But anyways, let's do that. We gotta start gathering some resources. So there's gonna be a cropland right there. So why don't we go and redirect her? So yeah, you can literally redirect and station your units across the map like this, which I think is actually a really cool way and a kind of like additional layer of strategery here. And we gotta reach a hero level 10. So like I said, yeah, Galahad over here, man, already up at 5. Let's definitely go and increase that a little bit. We got a little secret learning method here. Wabang, let's go and do that. And we've got quite a lot of these. Let's go and bring Galahad up to that mythical level 10 because Galahad, like I said, this sword, just, I'm a sucker for the sword. Galahad has just reached level 10, which at the moment is gonna be the max that we have available for her. We can, of course, upgrade her perk with some of these star levels, which, wha-bang! Let's go ahead and do that. And we have also just unlocked an additional skill, Noble Calling. Increases the attack by 2% and marching speed by 2% for cavalry troops commanded by Galahad. So again, just further helping with the whole Galahad maneuvers. And speaking of things, we can also go, and we've got quite a lot of talent points here to utilize, which lets us unlock some pretty cool stuff. We can increase their defense or increase their HP. Let's make sure they got a lot of health. I feel like health is gonna be pretty important. Increases troop marching speed, increases gathering speed, and increases damage dealt. Let's increase that damage, baby. I love dealing some damage. As we continue leveling up Galahad, we can continue moving up towards some of these other skills until like ultimately get to the end of the tree. Violent Breakthrough. Increases damage dealt to enemy troops by 10% for 10 seconds when the battle starts. Activates once every 180 seconds. So yeah, man. Last episode was, you know, a lot about kind of staying inside of the kingdom, but today we really are kind of branching out and getting into some of the other grander aspects, no pun intended, of Grand Cross Age of Titans. But without further ado, let's claim some of these prizes here for doing some work abroad. And now we gotta wabang do that because we just invested in all those talents. We gotta go and find some stone. Luckily we got one not too far away. Why don't we go and do we want to return? Or we can just leave them. Yeah, we can leave her there. It's not too big of a deal. Let's go and send out our friendly neighborhood Galahad to do a little bit of mining. And then we do, I mean, can we unlock this or send out a third set of troops here? Or no, we are currently capped out at 2 of 2. So why don't we, troops will not stay where they are in battle. Okay, I don't want that for the moment. Why don't we go ahead, let's bring Destina back. We also have a little bit of mail here. Okay, thank you. Just, you know, kind of like a recap of what was going on. So it just tells you a little bit about exactly what happened with the battle, kind of like how the power level started out. And it's just like a whole like detailed report of how things went down, the reward we got for it. If you really want, there's a whole freaking battle log over here that you can go ahead and take a peek at as well. But let's go and back up out of that. Let's go and claim that. And we got to defeat some more monster troops. Let's go and find some more nearby monster troops. We can hunt them up to level 2, and we got some right over there. So why don't we go and attack and set up some troops with, who do we want to send? Why don't we send, let's go and, I want to send, what do you have here? Decreases damage taken by, nah, we'll go with someone else. Why don't we go with,
my skills are totally worth your money. I'm lacking in many ways.
There we go.
Do my best.
Destina's got it going. She's got the combined ability, so she can, a little bit more balanced. Let's go and send Destina out. Now, Destina. I did not mean to do that. No. I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. Luckily, I can correct the boo-boo by telling her exactly where to go. You'll love to see that. That's what I'm talking about. So she's gonna be heading on over that way. Oh, look at that. She can literally like emote while she's like walking around the map. That's kind of cool. And then that button over there makes her stop in her tracks, but we do not want her to do that for the moment. And we gotta make sure that we are fighting some more troops. So why don't we actually redirect and return and send you towards these level 2 slimes out over there. And man, I love this ability to like drag and drop the units, make them like kind of like stay on the world map. It really does give it like a lot more of like a real-time strategy type feel, like some like more like you know, like real-time like RTS games that you may have played in the past, things like Age of Empires or like what's the other one that I'm brain farting, like StarCraft that come to mind. I love that kind of like RTS feel aspect. So these troops have been defeated. And I'll just go and kind of like redirect Destina and make sure, you know, she's staying nice and busy to go over there And voila, those have been defeated. Let's
It'll
go.
be a noble
And just
fight.
while we're kind of, I mean, we'll probably have to redirect it here shortly somewhere else anyway. Actually, no. So, okay, yeah, we'll just let them gather resources out and about because we've got to go back into the kingdom view to further advance through this chapter and see where things do take us. Let's go into Wabang. Speed up that research because we are going to have to get our academy up to level 3. Which luckily should not be too bad. Should be a pretty lickety-splickety process over here. Let's go and do that one more time. Get the help of the lieges. We got to train 150, which will bang. I believe we just trained. We had those ready to go, man, because that's how we do it. We stay ready, dog. And let's actually go and make sure that we continue staying ready and we have things constantly being trained just in case we need them again for any reason like that. Let's also make sure that we haven't lost too many troops through battle, but let's nonetheless make sure that we are healing those on the lickety split and just constantly producing and preparing for the battles that await us in the world. Wabang! You have been upgraded, and that should wrap up a few more missions. Then we just gotta level up our castle up to level 6, which requires a farm of level 5, which again is not gonna be too bad. We should be able to knock it out pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. We just need one more liege lord to help us out over here, or we just need the freaking timer. Oh no, there you go. He helped us out. Wabang! That's done. Over here we also have the report of what went on with that stuff. Wabang! Castle, wabang, wabang, and wabang. Now, we might, I mean, we can use assistance, but we're not, I mean, it's only gonna speed it up 1 minute at a time, whereas this is gonna be a little bit of a longer process. Luckily, we've got a lot of speed ups from just that we have gathered, you know, like over time here. So let's go and use the 1 hour one, and then let's use like 18 minutes worth of them here to get that done, and bang! Our castle has been leveled up, and the artisan wants to be busy upgrading something, but I don't want you to upgrade stuff right now. I mean, she's like literally telling me like, I want to build. It's like, wait, because I might need you to build something here for a quest coming up. But chapter 8, you were great. So thank you so much. Let's go and claim the reward over there. And we've gotten some more of those scrolls. And now the journey begins. Also, I have deactivated cutscenes just to make things like a little bit more like, you know, just kind of like bing bang pow, like fast paced for the videos. But there should be like cutscenes going on in between all of these, and if you all do want to get a taste for those, I did show that a lot more within the previous episode of Grand Cross Age of Titans, so be sure to go and cop a peek of that. And Destina has already joined your army. Thank you very much, Destina. I appreciate that. Let's back up out of there. And now we've got 14. Oh, there's also an event going on. That's just where we were. Sorry, I'm a little bit brain dead sometimes. But we can also head on over here to some of the other events that we were on the Hero's Return event that we got directed to earlier. But here we can go and claim that. And ooh, which reward do we want to claim? To increase the levels of Bella, Destina, Roxana, Valkyrie, or Galahad. Bro, I want to increase the level of Galahad. Give me Galahad. Give me the Galahad crystals. Thank you. And Operation Bunyan. Sweet. Bunyan sound adorable. Select a difficulty to challenge. We could go for very easy. Do we want to do this challenge? You cannot change the difficulty once you have selected a challenge on very easy difficulty. Yeah, man, let's go for it. And we can do stage 1 out of 35. Well, you know what? There are a lot of stuff here that we can do, so I don't know if we're gonna do this at this very moment, but I will claim some prizes there. Thank you very kindly. We do have this Arctaus's counterattack going on, where you can join forces with other alliance members and defeat Arctaus. You can obtain his mana stones along with various other rewards. He only appears at the time set by an R4 or higher officer, so be sure to check on the time. Magnificent Theory, where we can get some rewards. Currently don't have any rewards ready to go, but we can continue working towards that. Vestiges of History, I'll definitely be claiming some of that. And a survey, should I choose to take it. I'm not gonna take that right now, but good to know. I'll definitely be keeping that in mind. And also, there's even like a whole like detailed event schedule, so you can kind of like prepare for stuff at a time, which is also very cool and lets you kind of, you know, be ready to rock and roll for the future. But okie dokie, back over here to the quest. We can claim that. We gotta reach Sapling Care level 2. Let's get that researching, get some help from the lieges. We gotta build the hospital up to level 4. That should be done pretty quickly as well. And then we gotta use a glowing mushroom one time because, oh yeah, boy, this is where the rest of the chapters will take us. This is kind of like where, oh, a destroyed Titan. What are you doing there? I wonder if that will play into things at all. So yeah, this is where kind of like the second chapter unfolds, and that's very interesting that it kind of essentially unfolds through an expansion of our like map here, and it ultimately kind of like makes, okay, and we can kind of get a sneak preview of where all these other chapters are gonna take us, and oh man, these regions seem like they get spicy. I'm seeing lava, and lava is usually a pretty spicy substance, if you ask me. But anyways, we are being directed towards using a glowing mushrooms. Let's go and do that by expanding our territory with the glowing mushrooms. So thank you very kindly. I will be doing that. And I'm also very quickly curious. Yeah, yo, so this is actually all an expansion of our kingdom. Not only is it an expansion of, you know, like the levels and stuff that we can do, like this level 2-1 chaos territory, for example, it's also literally an expansion of our kingdom, and it will allow us the ability to eventually build buildings throughout here, which is going to be very awesome, because I don't know if y'all can tell, we've already got a lot of room to play with, and with all the room that there is still yet to come, I think it goes without saying our kingdom is gonna get pretty darn tootin' big, if you ask me, baby. But all right, let's get the sapling care up to level 2 so we can go ahead and wrap up that set of quests that we were doing to unlock the next set. And there's, gonna be some big buildings and some additional levels that get encompassed in that. So before we do that, we should actually have another daily free summon, which gets us some stars that we'll be able to utilize. Always good to have. And then we have 2 more of these scrolls. We've been busy opening them. Maybe our final scroll of the day will get us our legendary hero we've been begging for. No, it's just a rare alien of the Martian tribe. He actually does have a very cool character design, dude. I gotta say, the character design for a lot of these are just on point. I love his freaking fit here, especially the moose antlers. And gotta love some of the additional troops that we get kind of gifted with that as well via those level 2 marksmen. But with that, I think it's actually a pretty good point for us to go ahead and end off this episode of Grand Cross Age of Titans. When we return, we will continue expanding our kingdom outwards. We'll have some events we can go ahead and sink our teeth into. We have access to the world map now, and even it might be time for us to start thinking about creating or joining an alliance, which again, if y'all do want to join my alliance and partake in all of this together, y'all definitely want to make sure to go ahead and download the game. But no worries, in the meantime, more Grand Cross Age of Titans content coming your way, baby, so stay tuned for that. But that's it with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's gonna start breaking down this episode of Grand Cross Age of Titans. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.